Used to
Hi,
negative.
my name is Cecilia
Structural
Betsabe Ornelas
is
Casillas.
subject, did not,
Used to
didn't,
and will.
used to, and both used
Base
to
pair.
and will are
For
used.
example,
I
used
didn't
to
used to
talk about
understand things
automatization
we
system.
did before and
Two,
things we
he didn't
used to
used to
use it
do advanced
but
software.
what is the difference? Generally speaking, Google is only used in specific cases involving habits, while used to talk about the past in a broader way. Used to. The most common why we have to refer to sometime we did before is the structural used to and base verb. Used used to is pronounced as if it were a single word used to. The structural is used to and verb base or base verb. For example, she used she used to study mechatronics. Used to affirmative. The structural is subject used to base verb or verb base. For example, 1. Is used to boil simple circuits in my first semester. 2. She used it to program robots every day. Used to negative. The structural is subject, did not, didn't, used to, and base verb. For example, I didn't used to understand automatization system. 2. He didn't used to use advanced software. Used to interrogative. The structure is did, subject, used to, and base verb. For example, did you use to program mi controllers? 2. Did, did she use to work with robots? Would. The modal verb would is primarily used to from the conditional in English, but will also has another meaning when we talk about habits and repeat actions in the past. We can we can use both used to and will. In this case, will is usually only used in affirmative and is translated as solía, solías, solíamos, etc. The structure is will and base verb. For example, I will program robots after class. Will affirmative. The structure is subject will and verb base or base verb. For example, 1. She will test the circuits every day. 2. We will work at automation projects in the lab. Will negative. The structure is subject, will not or wouldn't, and verb and base verb. For example, I wouldn't use advanced tools in my first semesters. 2. He wouldn't check the system regularly. Will interrogative. The structure is will subject and base verb. For example, will you program machines every day? 2. Will they test the robots before competitions?